WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Good morning and welcome back to the morning show here on 90.7 FM, WVUA, the voice of the University of Alabama. Good morning, Francesca.
Hi, Ginger.
Hello. So, I have the cutest little positive news story. Well, let's talk about weather first. Sorry. We were talking right up into the break. So, right now, it is 52 degrees, and when I got here this morning, it was colder than that. I feel like it was probably 48, 49. Wasn't it cold?
It was so cold, and there was like frost on my car when I was like coming, like, you know what happened.
It's coming. The frost is coming for us.
It's refreshing to see, but also it's just a few more days of summer and going to the pool.
I really want to go to the pool. Today,
Me too.
Today would be a good day to actually go to the pool if you want to get in your last pool, because the high is going to be 80, the low is 45, into the 40s is so crazy. Tomorrow, high is 83, low is 48, so just a little bit warmer. Wednesday is our first significant rain chance in quite a long time. It's going to be a 40% chance of rain on Wednesday, high of 80, low of 63. So that'll be a semi-nice day, but of course it's probably raining. But after that, it'll be clear or partly cloudy, just like today. Like upper 40s for the lows and lower 80s for the highs. So that's fine. But whether the weather is good or bad, we always have something to make you glad. Here's our little news story. It's very, very heartwarming. 10-year-old girl in Ukraine. Of course, there's just so much devastation happening over there. But she was reunited with her cat. Oh, it's so sweet. So it all started a fateful night on February. Russian forces poured into her neighborhood. Let's see. But yeah, her cat got separated, and it just recently got reunited with her. And it's like, that's really cute. I love cats. I'm a cat person.
Me too. I love cats so much. Like, I know if it were me, like my cat, I think he ran away like a few years ago. I know for like me even now, it's still like every time my mom sees a black cat, she'll be like, "Do you think that this is Hudson, like my cat or whatever?" I'm like, I don't know, like, but like it's like animals like we worry about them so much. You know?
I just like the let's sit here. And that's all.
We just want to do a little cuddle.
I have 3 cats right now. We have a little kitten that we just very recently got. The kitten showed up at my dad's work, and we brought him home because we're cat people. And that little kitty thing is Teddy, and Teddy is crazy. Teddy likes to knock things over and scratch at things and bite people. But you know, I feel like it's just a kitten thing. I don't know. I'm not an expert. And then we have Stanley. Stanley is a girl. But we named him Stanley before we knew that Stanley was a girl. Stanley has a bit of an eating problem. Stanley's a nice.
Oh, I have an obese cat too.
I love it. I know it's probably not good for them, but it's so fun.
Yeah, like my cat, like she is humongous. And like she's really bossy and mean. Like she'll go just like walking through the house, like she'll swat at people. But then like if you see every time she runs, she'll like fall over. She'll like be swinging side to side, just all of her fat. And like we've taken her to so many veterinarians. And we're like, she's so fat. And they're like, oh, it's her diet. We'll put her on this food. And then like she's still fat. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on there.
And then we have Puff. All of these cats are outdoor cats, but we have Puff. Puff is a girl, and Puff is kind of transient. Puff will like leave for 4 days and come back for 2 days, and then for 2 months and come back for a week. It's wild. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we love kids. So it's sweet when somebody goes through something like the war in Ukraine, and it's crazy, and then they get reunited with their cat. Oh, it's a silver lining. Back to music.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
guys, it's Francesca and Ginger.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, so today is National Handbag Day.
Ooh, that's fun.
All I can think about is the movie Confessions of a Shopaholic. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's like a rom-com, and she's like addicted to shopping. Just every time I think of Percy, I think of her. But
That's fun.
a little history on this day is the first purse. So interesting. It belonged to an Iceman, like a cape. Yeah, an Iceman. OTZ. His name was OTZ, and it's from 300.
Otzi, oh my gosh,
like the ice dude. Back from like 300 BC.
Yeah.
I guess he had a purse with him, so that's pretty cool.
That's so fun.
I know, like you wouldn't like.
You don't know that.
Purses, like prehistoric purses.
Yeah, little knapsack with some things.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
And then I guess like in the 1970s, this is so interesting, is handbags like were not a thing. Like people didn't have like handbags.
Really?
And like females, they would have big pockets sewn into like their pants. And they would just carry everything in their pockets.
That's fun.
Which is so weird. And I guess like once like the World War started happening, that's when females started to like carry bags or whatever. So
Well, that's super fun.
yeah, that's really interesting. It's like it used to be like a very like gender neutral type thing, and then it kind of like stopped. But I feel like now men are starting to wear handbags, or even if it's like not like a bag, it's like something, you know what I mean? But don't they call it like a
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Like the satchel, like purse thing. Yeah. I say, you know what? Men can have purse, but females should get pockets in all their things.
That is big facts right there. Now, I probably wouldn't use the pockets if I was carrying it, because then it messes up like the front.
Yeah.
You know how like when you got something in your pockets.
Yeah.
But definitely agree. My boyfriend's pockets literally go down.
I know, they're humongous. And then they're like, why do you always carry so much in your purse? And I'm like, look at how much stuff you have in your pockets. Like, the world just hates us and doesn't want to give us. Like, I just want a pocket big enough to fit. Like, you know what I mean? And maybe like a few credit cards and my keys comfortably if I'm going somewhere where I don't want to carry a purse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you can't carry a purse, that's the worst time.
Yes. Like, you really have to think about your purse. Because you don't want to like be holding on to it.
Yes, we also wanted to throw in, because we're celebrating today, a couple of celebrity birthdays that we both know and enjoy. Mario Lopez's birthday is today, and he actually recently filmed a Christmas movie in my hometown.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's for Hallmark. I don't know anything about the actual movie, but they like set up our town square with a big Christmas tree, and they put fake snow everywhere. And I have a Facebook friend who is back at home right now who posted a picture of what it looked like the day after when there's fake snow everywhere. And he was just saying, oh, I hope that somebody comes and cleans this up. And our janitorial staff that we have, the one lady who comes to clean this up every day, doesn't have to clean this up all by herself. The other birthday that's going on today is Dan Stevens. And that might be a more obscure name, but he played Matthew on Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
I love him.
That's her man right there.
Yes, absolutely. Dan Stevens, you can call me anytime. He's adorable.
This is Happy birthday.
Yes, have a good day. Mario Lopez, Dan Stevens, and
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Hey guys, it's Francesca and Ginger.
Hello everyone, good morning, welcome back to the morning show.
So recently, this past week and upcoming, DG, like the sorority, has been doing their Anchor Splash event, which is super exciting because basically what happens is there's like a basketball game, a talent show, a pool race, and some fraternities. So like last night, me and my friends went to the talent show, and it was basically like guys doing like really frilly, like girly dances, like you know, like the scene in Mean Girls, like the Christmas scene. Well, it was basically like boys dressed like the Mean Girls doing like their little like saucy routines, and then like at the end there's this like you win award, so it's like best banner, best dance routine, winners of the basketball, and it goes to like their charities. So throughout the week, they do a bunch of philanthropy with all these different fraternities, and it's just like super fun, cool events.
That's super fun.
Yeah.
And you went to the football game too, didn't you?
I did, and that
You're
was
busy.
so much
I did not go to
fun.
any.
Well, I didn't get a ticket, and then the day before, my friend's like, "Hey, my grandma, she has season tickets, but she can't go. Do you want to go?" It was so much fun, and like, there's this mom next to us, and like, you know, she was, I think, a little bit tipsy, but she was getting to the game. We were dancing. I was like, I might not be in student section, but me and like this like, her name's Misty. Me and like this 50-year-old mom are like going, "Woo, get into it!"
That's
like
so
stuff
fun.
like that.
That's so fun. I've been to concerts before, and it was like, 80s rock band
Mhm.
and stuff. So it was all like 50 plus people.
Yeah.
And they can do it. They can do it. Y'all wouldn't think so. But
They can get down.
that's
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Good morning, and welcome back to the morning show here on 94.7 FM WVUA, the Capstone. Good morning, Francesca.
Hi, Ginger.
Hello. Okay, so we're going to celebrate today. And today is both Angel Food Cake Day and cake decorating.
Ooh.
And I don't know about you, I love cake.
Me too.
You love cake? Okay.
Oh, for sure.
Because it seems like a lot of people are like anti-cake these days. We're all like, oh, I love pie, or oh, I love brownies. No, cake.
Cake. Cake
Always
slays
cake.
all day, every day.
Yes. Oh my gosh, cake. That's so good. And it's been so fun to see all of the is it fake stuff going around the internet. I think that's super fun. I think most of the time it's obvious, of course. But if you're like very, very skilled, then
No, because some of these people, like, they will make, like, McDonald's themed cakes, and it looks like McDonald's, and then they cut right through that Happy Meal box, and you're like, how? Like, actually, how?
yeah, when it's food like that, and of course the McDonald's box is food, but when it is food, they're trying to emulate. I feel like it's successful. But yeah, we love cake. That's so fun.
Cake, like I said, it slays.
Oh, yes, cake slays.
What's your favorite type of cake?
Ooh, that's really cool. I love red velvet because I love cream cheese stuff, and I like chocolate.
I'm a big, like, the Oreo crunch ice cream cakes. That's, like, I know it's, like, kind of not cake, but it kind of is. Like, I love ice cream and I love cake. So,
Have you ever had a hot fudge cake before?
no, that sounds literally so good.
So good. It's like 2 squares of chocolate cake with like a layer of ice cream in the middle, and then it's just drenched with hot fudge.
That literally sounds
Yeah.
like, it sounds like a lava cake. Like,
Yeah, it kind of is.
yeah.
But it's
Like,
just like
full on.
Yeah, and then the hot fudge is and then it's poured on top of some so yum. It's 2 cake poppers on one cake.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Sounds good.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Hey guys, it's Francesca and Ginger.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the morning show.
So currently we have some very different weather than what we're used to. It's 56 degrees right now with a low of 46 and a high of 79. And the humidity's still high. It's still about 80 to 90% humidity. Still no rain because God said, let there not be rain. Which we might get some later this week, which would be much needed. So. But it means that we're getting into fall, which is super, super exciting. I'm so excited for the autumnal vibes. I'm from Ohio, and where I live, like, fall is, like, massive, like, because we live, like, out in the woods and the mountains and just stuff like that. So I'm excited because that's, like, I love being in the South, but that's, like, the one time I want to go home is, like, fall. I'm like, I want to see the leaves change and go down these country roads and just stuff like that.
I'm excited for trail.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm just excited for, like, Gilmore Girl Pinterest vibes. Like, that's what I care about. I want to, like, feel like I am in Pinterest, and fall does it for me. So I saw this really, really cool article from Pet Helpful, and it was this TikTok about this golden retriever named Olive. And so Olive's a very old dog, a little bit like tired, a little run down. So they decide to get her a sister named Roxy, a Labrador retriever. And so she's a little puppy, and they became like best friends instantly. So it's like Olive gets to be kind of like a mom to Roxy. And there's this TikTok of Olive like before like the baby being like, oh, just laying on the couch all day. Oh, just eating food all day, being a little lazy bum. And then with Roxy, it's like taking her places, correcting her, snuggling with her. It's just so cute. Like, I love stories like that where you see, like, the puppies and just,
It's fun when animals adopt each other and then animals adopt kids. That's cute.
Yeah, I know.
It's super fun. Back to some music.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Welcome back to the morning show here on 1979 WVUA, the voice of the University of Alabama. I want to talk about this very, very cool story that I saw in Crimson White. This is by Emily Foster. Ready for the one-way. Fashion students showcase design skills in internships. And I'll just say before that if nothing else mattered and, you could make it really easily in the fashion industry, I would be a fashion major because I love clothes. And you probably can't tell by what I'm wearing right now, Francesca, but I do love clothes. I love design. I was always the kid who was like drawing dresses in my little sketchbook. But this is really, really cool. So it's got some stories of a few UA fashion students who did internships over the summer. One girl, Grace Frederico, she interned. Let's see where she interned. Sorry, Grace. She interned at Layla Rose, a ready-to-wear and bridal designer. And I think that's super cool. I would love to design wedding dresses. Can you imagine?
This is so random, but like I would love to design men's suits.
Oh my god.
Like the NFL.
Oh really?
Like draft suits. Yeah.
Oh, well, they always have such good style for that. That is the only time when men will like really step out. I feel like on the red carpet and stuff for award shows, everybody's just in a black suit.
Black suit, yeah.
So, but at the NFL stuff, like everybody is in something. That's super fun. Her assignments included assisting with the embroidery layouts, designing pillows, and working on tablecloths and napkins, which is super fun. I love that. Then Anaya McCullum worked at Christopher John Rogers. And y'all, if y'all don't know who Christopher John Rogers is, we gotta step it up. Because Christopher John Rogers, most of y'all have probably seen this if you're on the same side of Instagram that I'm on. But Anne Hathaway, her outfit when she was standing on the street and she had on like a big jumpsuit with wide legs and a big blazer and it's super colorful and had colorful circles. And you might have seen the video where she like said no to the purse. And people were trying to make it out like that's drama. She was literally just like, oh no, 1 second, I need that in some pictures later. Well, first of all, oh no. But yeah, Christopher John Rogers did that outfit. He's dressed Dua Lipa, Gwyneth Paltrow, Rihanna, Tracy Ellis Ross, Lady Gaga. He dressed Lady freaking Gaga. You've made it. Like you've dressed. Oh my god! And Christopher John Rogers did Kamala Harris's inauguration outfit. Ooh. So he's like very up and coming. And there's Zendaya, the fashion it girlie. He dressed her. So that is super cool that she got to see all of that. I would die. I love it. And then Morgan Wicker, a senior majoring in apparel and textiles, also had a fashion internship at American Eagle. Ooh. It says she was in the women's dresses, skirts, and soft bottoms design team, and she designed garments and pitched 7 of them to production. So the garments could be produced and in stores by fall of 2023. That is so cool.
So for my classes, we're like in the same school as like fashion students, and whenever I'm not a fashion student, obviously, but whenever we walk, we see like the winners of. They do a fashion show in spring every year, and we see the winners, and the stuff is so cute. It's so cool. I'm just like, it's like so pretty. Like I'm sitting there like, oh, I could totally do this, but like fashion design is hard. I don't think people do it. And like you have to be so unique. So usually your first like design for like literally everyone's done this.
Yes.
That Anne Hathaway like jumpsuit and that blazer is beautiful. And like the way it like reflects. I want to know what material it is. Such a great outfit. Like,
I love how stiff it was.
yes,
Like
it really kept its shape.
Yes, the length was perfect columnar. Beautiful.
And Hathaway's painting.
I want to know who designed
Because I know that she helped design it, but y'all, like she did the Statue of Liberty, so the way that they like made it, it's part of that like seafoam green of the rusting of copper, and then the other part is copper. And then we're all like, of course, it looked great, like, you know.
It's so much fun. I just typed in Blake Lively Met Gala designer, and it says it was Versace.
Ooh, it definitely seems Versace.
Yes, it does. Of course, they're all about the
Oh, for sure. She does great episodes. She is.
You know, she's expecting her fourth.
I know, and I'm literally so excited. Like,
Her and Ryan Reynolds are like my number one. I feel like, you know, we've seen a lot of celebrity couples recently come crashing down.
oh my god, I know.
But
I feel like they're so fun.
so much.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Welcome back to the morning show here on 90.7 FM WVUA Capstone. This is Ginger, and hello, Francesca.
Hi, Ginger.
Hi, I hear the football game. We talked about this a little earlier, but we wanted to carve out a little extra time because it was just such a wild game.
It was probably the best football game I've ever gone to. Really? Like, it was so good.
How many have you been to?
A lot. Well, like, I would say, like, maybe I'm, like, subjected to the rivalry. Like, that's why it was so good to me. Because I haven't gone to, like, any playoff games in Maddie's or anything, but what a fun. And, like, my only thing that I didn't like was they cut Dixieland to light and Mr. Brightside short because my friend had told me the entire game was being televised. Like, straight television. And so, they had to like do this weird remix. So Dixieland Delight was cut through the middle, and then they went like club music. I was like, no, like I am not okay with this. I'm still mad. Like the music, I get what they were trying to do was do hype club music, but I miss like the old Alabama, like Sweet Home Alabama, Mr. Brightside, very like vibey music. But it was. I was not expecting us to be that close the whole game. I thought it was going to be a blowout. It was going to be like 20-0 by halftime. The last few minutes, though, wow, what a game. What a game. Our defense finally pulled through at the very end.
That's funny. I totally expected it to be close, but not that.
I know. Like, I wish I would have watched Nick Saban's press comments. Like, I kind of want to go back and watch it because I want to see what he said. He's like, me too. I do not like Jimbo Fisher. I used to be like, Jimbo Fisher, he's a cool guy. No. Like, A&M, like, I know Alabama's known as, like, villains and stuff, but it's A&M.
It's just because
We're
y'all
the
were
villains.
jealous.
I know.
We're not
feel
actually
like
villains. Y'all are just jealous.
We're not villains. We're, like, kind of underdogs because it's Alabama, so we don't have. I mean, our athletic program does have money, but that's because of Nick Saban and how good the program is. But we're like Alabama, like we're the state of Alabama. Like we are the underdogs. We're the cute little classic SEC team, and then you have A&M who comes into our division with all their money and like all of their like snakiness. Like no, they are. We're in a movie. It's like a redemption story of like Alabama. They're known as the villain, but now they're coming back because everyone hates A&M.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I know you said earlier that we had dropped to the rankings to third.
Yeah.
Which is not fun, but I feel like that's when Alabama thrives. So
Oh, yeah.
that's when we're in our underdog moment.
For sure. I'm kind of shocked Georgia went to number one. To be honest, I think Ohio State should be number one just because.
I think it's just because you're from Ohio.
I just maybe, but then also part of me is like, listen, I'm not an Ohio State fan. I will give them props because I'm only saying that because Georgia almost lost to Mizzou, and Mizzou is also unranked. But that's another thing is, why did Bama drop down and Georgia go up if they almost lost to unranked teams as well?
I think it's the villain. I think it's
Really?
like it.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't call Georgia villains. Like, I know I'm not a Georgia fan. But, like, compared to, like, a lot of, like, other schools, like, I feel like Tennessee's a villain. For sure.
I was talking about Tennessee. I'm from Tennessee, but I never really grew up caring about football. But I think that Tennessee thinks that we have some kind of big rivalry, but like we don't. No, we don't. We all know. I don't know. That game is coming up this weekend, isn't it, Tennessee?
Yeah, and they're ranked number 6. They went up from 8 to 6. So
yes, I saw that, which is super exciting as somebody from Tennessee. I love their new uniforms.
I have not.
They have gray uniforms with orange numbers. I love them. I kind of wish that we would shake it up sometimes, but I know, tradition's important.
But like, it would still be fun to do a little something. Yeah. That's gonna be. We're really gonna see if Alabama's good this year when we play Tennessee, because if we lose to Tennessee, then they'll probably go up to what, number 3? We would even be like number 2, 3, or not we, they would be number 2, number 3. Crazy, because they were terrible last year. Emilio Toto.
But they've been terrible like my whole life.
I know, they're not good. Why?
Really not. This is just some kind of crazy fluke that's happening.
I know.
Because like, it's just my whole entire life. Somebody living in Tennessee. You want to root for your home state.
Tennessee's on nobody's radar. Like, I feel like Ole Miss, Kentucky, they were like the teams where they're like, oh, the up and coming. Like, they're going to be probably ranked pretty high. Because I know when we were starting, Ole Miss and Kentucky were like number 6, number 8. I could be wrong. But I don't think Tennessee was ranked. Or if they were like in the 20s or something.
Nobody could have expected them like this.
I know.
That's new for me, somebody who doesn't know sports. It's super fun. We'll be back in just a couple minutes with our last segment.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
That's just about all for us. We wanted to do a little callback to last show. We asked people to vote on which big owl as their fall fashion info. We had Punk Owl, and we had Dark Academia Owl, and I think we had 1 vote for Punk Owl and 3 votes for Dark Academia Owl. So everybody go dress like a hot nerd.
Yes!
So fun. Owl approved. We have some new music. Tell me about that.
Okay, so we have a super cool song called Crowd by Questlove. And so according to Alice, our music girl, it's a homage to 80s soft rock. Kind of similar to the Cure autumnal movie montage music, which I'm very excited for because I love fall. We've talked about this multiple times today. We love fall here. So I'm really excited. Movie montage. Yes.
I hope Big Al puts on his Dark Academia.
Yes, his headphones. He's walking to class.
Yes. That's so fun. That's so cute. So fun. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll be back next week. And also, we want to hear from you guys. What should our costumes be on Halloween? Because we get to do the Halloween show on October 31st. So we'll ask all that on our Instagram. That's at WVUAFM. Look out for our content. We're going to have a picture up about cake. It's Angel Food Cake Day. And it's cake decorating day. And we'll ask y'all about the Halloween costumes. So give us your input. Thank y'all for listening, and we'll see y'all next week.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.